Hey everyone, welcome to Life of a Mermaid. This is Karina. So super lazy today. I think lazier than other days. I'm sorry. Yeah, so here I am. So today I woke up like at 10:30. I woke up at 6 something and then ended up knocking out like always. Then didn't wake up till like 10:30 and slowly been doing my things. I'm still super lazy. Still haven't done my workout, so I'm gonna do that after this and then go take a shower. It's cold weather. It's been raining pretty hard on and off. But I was telling a friend like this is the first time that I'm actually able to enjoy the rain. I'm not a huge fan of it just because I will, it's always like I'm working or, and I work in a place where, sometimes I do go on the field or, we go from office to office and stuff like that. So never been a huge fan of the rain just because of that, because every time it does rain, I'm at work. And like I said, for the past couple of years, I've had a job where I am in the field, so I'm not a fan of driving in the rain. But yeah, no, today, well, this past couple of days, but today's been raining harder than yesterday. Just being home and not having to drive, not having to worry about it. It's giving me like a different perspective or different view on the rain. I think I'm able to enjoy it. Like this morning, I was doing my meditation and you can hear the rain and it was so relaxing, so peaceful. So yeah, it was nice to kind of just have a different viewpoint or outlook on the rain this morning and just in general. Ooh, sorry, I'm really sleepy. But yeah, so that's kind of how my morning went. I did do my meditation, I did my journal, yeah, those are the main things. And then I did my appreciation and just reaching out to different friends right now. Just sending love to different people and things like that. And I think just kind of sharing my love and depositing into different relationships. And I still appreciate Saw every day. Again, just depositing love into my relationship, depositing love into him, and just continuing to appreciate him for everything that he's doing for me and for us. And I've seen a huge growth in him. I've seen him pushing himself. I've seen him, striving for more and just striving for his dreams and his goals. And, I admire him for doing that. And I know that it hasn't been easy and, just pushing himself. So, just to let him know, like, hey, I see you and I'm so proud of you. And, like, we got this. You're not in this alone. So that's been kind of neat and awesome just to kind of see him growing and flourishing and expanding and just challenging himself. And more than that, just also reaching out for support, and asking me like, hey, what do you think? This is an idea I have, like, this is what I'm thinking. And again, just to be able to work as a team and figure things out. And at the end of the day, it's his choice, but the fact that he's like, hey, I want your opinion, I want to know what you think. And it's awesome because I know I do the same with him. But yeah, today just kind of been thinking about my relationships and friendships in general and stuff like that, and just realizing like how truly blessed I am to have so much love and support around me. And again, that once I've let my guard down, once, letting people in, letting go of their control, trusting, being vulnerable, being open, I've been able to, really connect with people and, strengthen old relationships and create new relationships. And it's crazy. Like, since I started doing this, or since not even this, but I think since I became open and honest with myself, since I started being transparent, started being open and vulnerable with the world and letting my guard down, that's when I realized, like, a lot of people started coming back into my life. So it's been neat to just kind of, now I keep saying kind of, it's been neat to, to be part of, like, to have them come back into my life and be part of their lives and to catch up and, and I wouldn't say even pick up where we left off, but to start where we are now, and kind of just reinventing and recreating our friendship and our relationship. And that's an awesome feeling. I mean, we're all well off into our 30s now, and married, they have kids. I don't. But again, just seeing that, seeing them differently, and looking back and thinking of like when we first met, and looking at where we're now, and it's just crazy, to just see how far they've come, how far I've come. And yeah, so it's just awesome, like. And then we always talk about like having people, like-minded friends and like-minded people in your life, and to see everyone striving so hard, to live that extraordinary life, and to be better versions of themselves. And again, I see them striving to be and give everything to their children. And that's ultimately what I want. When I become a parent, when me and Sav become parents, like that's something that we want, to be able to teach our children right from wrong, to be able to give them a good life, and love, support, and teach them again, have them be self-sufficient. And I see that with my friends who have kids. I see them teaching that to their kids, doing their daily grind, and kind of just showing them what life is all about, and showing them, again, being role models to them, and being like what to look for in a woman or in a man, and kind of just setting up their kids for success. And that's something that I truly admire. That's something that, again, I know me and Sal are looking forward to, and that's something that me and Sal ultimately want when we have kids. So again, just being able to learn from them and see that, and again, so proud of them. And I think they're doing an amazing job. And to all the parents out there, not just my friends, it's not an easy job. I've seen it. I mean, that's honestly one of the reasons, or one of the things that has stopped me in the past, or kind of where the fear comes in about kids. And so again, it's not an easy job. But all of you that are stepped into your power and became parents, and what an amazing feeling to give life to another individual, and to raise them and watch them grow. So my heart goes out to you. And again, like, kudos. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. And again, to my friends, like, I look up to you guys. I see you, I hear you, I see all the hard work that you're doing with your kiddos. And keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. And I hope to have an amazing parent as you guys are. But yeah, so again, back to just like my friends in general. Like I said, I don't know, I kind of just went on a little moment there. But yeah, so it's been just awesome. Like, again, reconnecting with people, and strengthening old relationships, creating new relationships. And I think, well, I mean, right now I am kind of limited, to where I go. But with the business and stuff like that, with RNF, and even with my crafting business, just reaching out to people, and, putting myself out there in social media, and connecting, and, that's been something huge too. Again, just getting out of my head, and just believing and going for it, and, stop thinking of what other people are going to say, what people are going to think, and just be, and, just reaching out. So again, I know when I do go out, I'm making eye contact, smiling, trying to just being kind, and we're all in this world together. And so just being there for each other. A smile can go a long way, saying hello, saying good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of the day it may be. And that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. Just, reaching out to others, engaging others, and sharing my vision, and being my vision, wanting the world to be a better place, wanting everyone to get along, and, be there for each other. Even, I mean, I know, we're not everyone's cup of tea, but just being cordial with each other. We all live here. We all live in this world. We're all part of this world. And, yeah, like, let's create something. Let's, let's create love. Let's create, a safe world and a safe place where, our children and their children and, their children's children can grow up in, and, live in, and be in peace and stuff like that. So again, yeah, I'm creating love. I'm creating relationships. And, again, you don't have to become best friends, but just being cordial with each other and make the world a better place. So that's one thing that I'm committed to when I am out and about. Smiling, greeting others, holding the door for people. That's something that I know so many people have held the door for me. Some people have provided support, with my scooter. But, which is kind of nice because it's something that I think I've always done. I've always held the door for people, so I think it's just to kind of see it coming back to me. But again, it also reminds me that, again, people do care. People, there's still kindness in the world, and so let's give that back. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as far as like, engaging or socializing with people that I don't know, and just kind of giving back and connecting with the world. As far as my relationship with Sal, again, things are having really great. Just being there for each other. He's been a huge support right now through all of this, and helping me out, and just I'm trying to give back as much as I can as well. With whatever I can help him out, and again, working as a team. Yeah, obviously, there's certain things that he does a little bit more just because of the mobility, but again, we're still a team. Like, doing what I can. I clean the room, do the bed, take out the trash. Today I actually vacuumed, which I was really, really excited and really proud of myself. Me and Ramflis, my scooter, vacuumed this morning, and it wasn't easy. It was a bit of a task. But I had fun with it, and again, just pushing myself. But yeah, so again, things like that I can do to help. That's one less thing that he has to worry about. So yeah, so it's again just pushing myself, and being there for him as well, and not letting it stop me. That there's still a lot of things that I can do for him. There's still a lot of things that I can support him and us, and give back. So that's where I'm at with that. But again, just being open and vulnerable and honest with each other. Just talking, having that time for each other, depositing back into him. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. And then my mom, I've been reaching out to my mom pretty much twice a week, calling her, just checking in, how you doing? And it's been nice, we just kind of joke around and stuff like that. And, and now, like, I know she has a lot going on with doctor's appointments and things like that. And sometimes it's frustrating that I wish I could do more, that I wish... I know, like, in the biggest struggle right now, again, not driving, and, when I did, I would work around my schedule, like, hey, let me talk to my supervisor, I can take you, like, this is what I can do, these are my hours, so we would always work around it and stuff like that. But now it is a little frustrating and overwhelming for me, just to feel like, fuck, like, there's so much more that I wish I could do and stuff. But I know that I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm working with her, and, like, hey, what do you need? What can we do? So that's kind of where I need to stay focused and come from source. And, again, she has a lot of support too. I know my sisters are also stepping in and doing what they can, and my best friend has been amazing. She's been like a daughter to my mom, and, she is like a sister. She is part of the fam. She is family, she is part of the family. But yeah, I know she's also been helping her out and stuff like that too. So that gives me some peace. Just knowing that my mom's not alone and stuff. And like I said, I'll continue to check in with her over the phone. I'll continue to visit her, on the weekends or when we can. And I know once I'm back on my feet, I can, go back to my routine, and, we can start, doing dates and things like that. So I'm excited to look forward to that. And then my sisters, we're still texting each other, and, just checking in pretty much like weekly. And then again, we text almost every day or every other day of just random things that we see, think of each other and things like that. So that's been great. I have a phone appointment or phone date with one of my sisters tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. And then friends, I've been texting everyone. I've been texting, different friends every day, and again, just reaching out, checking in how they're doing, sharing how I'm doing, and stuff like that. So it's been great. I think the biggest relationship too that I've been working on is the one with myself. I know when I was in the program, I was so focused on everything that I don't think I did a lot for myself. So now, that it's a little bit more on my terms, or things change a little bit, I am focusing on me and giving back to myself. So again, that's where the reading came in. I'm working on reading 10 pages a day. I have been sleeping in. I have been going to bed earlier, again, because those are things that I'm doing for myself. I've always showered daily, but, I've been, like, shaving daily. Especially now, I feel like with the boot, like, I feel like my leg hairs grow, like, so much faster. If anyone's had a cast or anything like that, or a boot, please let me know if that's true or if it's just me in my head. But yeah, anyways, so little things like that I'm doing for myself. I touch up my nails. Again, not huge on doing makeup or anything like that right now. Been dressing kind of comfortably, t-shirts, sweatpants, when it wasn't as cold, I'll put like shorts, just home clothes. But yeah, like I've been really working on the relationship with myself and being real with myself. Like I said, I journal every morning, start doing the meditation again, and just doing little things that make me happy. I actually scheduled an appointment for next week to do my hair, so we're going back to pink. I'm super, super excited about that. I missed the pink hair, and then, I talked to her about, like, taking care of it and, like, then obviously not washing it daily and all that stuff. So I'm excited for that, to get my pink hair back. So woohoo. So yeah, so little things like that I'm doing for myself, and, playing games, just things that feed my soul and things that make me happy and things that, soothe me. That's kind of what I've been doing. But yeah, that's kind of like all the relationships that I'm kind of working on. Then my in-laws, we've been kind of planning more things with one of my sister-in-laws, my other sister-in-law, again, just being cordial with each other, and slowly I think we're, kind of recreating a relationship, and, getting comfortable with each other and reestablishing a relationship. And same thing with my mother-in-law. Every morning she helps me with breakfast, lunch. And again, we've been able to have some conversations, and she shares about, like, childhood, her life, and, just being there for each other and stuff like that. And that's been really nice. So yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. With my dad, I still haven't had a chance to really talk to him, just because I haven't really been there on Sundays, and that's normally when he will call. But, he always sends his hellos or whatever with my mom, and then, always ask about him. Oh, sorry guys. I always ask about him, and I always, let her know, like, hey, tell him I said hi, how's he doing, and things like that. So yeah, so we're always kind of in touch, without being in touch, if that makes sense. I'll ask about him to my mom, he asks about me, and then you should see him back there in that picture. So yeah, so I know he's doing good. I'm sure if it's cold here, I'm sure it's even colder there. But yeah, we keep in touch. Like I said, I'm hoping we're going this Sunday, hopefully. So hopefully I'll get to talk to him and, just hear his voice, see how he's doing. But yeah, it's kind of where I'm at. Still not at work. Probably going back after December 27th sometime. I don't know if at this point it'll be in December, or if it'll most likely be in January. Still don't know. I'll go over it with my doctor on the 27th when I see him. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at work too. Still not back. But keep in touch with my coworkers. We'll text, I get a call here and there. They're actually doing a Christmas Secret Santa, and one of my coworkers texted me and she's like, hey, I know you're on vacation. She's like, but we would love for you to be part of it. And that was really nice. That seriously melted my heart. I was like, oh, you guys. And I was like, yeah, I would love to. Like, she's like, I'll give you the details. I'll let you know, what we're doing, whatever. And like, obviously they have to pick for me and, give me the info. But yeah, so that was really, really sweet and melted my heart. So, just feeling the love, knowing that they're waiting for me and that they miss me just as much as I miss them. So yeah, so I think that really is all my relationships or everything going on, as far as relationships or people in my life. So again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to reach out. And again, thank you guys so much for your love and support. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. Love you. Bye.